Yeah, that's heavy. That's dope. So along the same lines, you know, you talk about and you educate a lot of others about mental health. Why do you think that is so important in our community? And do you believe our community takes it seriously? Because we kind of like shy away from that. We kind of act like mental health, somebody's crazy or they don't have issues within our community. And along with your programs, what can we all do to ensure that mental health is a focal point in our community? Because we shy away from it. We don't like to talk about it. We don't like to shed light on it. So I just want to get your, your thoughts on that.
I mean, with us in our community, we just don't like to talk about it. It
Yeah.
goes back, and it's not really our fault. You get what I'm saying? It all really stems back from our past. If we really outline our past poverty, we outline the past of we're not allowed to really show our emotions. We outline the past of let's brush the abuse and the sexual abuse under the carpet. Let's not talk about it. Let's not let a child voice their opinion. Let's just shut them up when they're feeling some type of way. Everything stems from that, and we can't really blame our parents because of their lineage and where they came from. Us as a community, what we can do to move forward is continuously talk about it, move differently. When I say move differently, we have so much money to invest in going out to eat. We have so much money to invest in hanging out and doing everything else. And I'm not telling you not to have a good time. I'm not telling you not to hang out. But I'm telling you, some of that money could be invested into therapy. Some of that money can be invested in getting help.
Yep.
Nothing came to me for free. I didn't go to therapy for free unless my job offered me some 8 sessions for free. I had to invest in my mental health, in my mental state of mind. That's
Right.
investing in my therapy, investing in a support group, investing in the tools that I needed to go forward. So if we learn how to really manage our money and put it in the right places so we can become whole human beings, that would also be a great start. Continuously talking about it so we can really break the stigma, not looking at somebody and calling them crazy, not looking at our children and telling them to shut up. Let's talk about how they're feeling. We
Yep.
see that our children are troubled sometimes. Let's try to gauge and figure out, hey, baby, you've been sleeping in the bed, a couple of days. Is everything all right? Type of conversation. My kids, I love the conversations we have because they're so honest with me. And I love the fact that they're honest with me because I can teach them from the mistakes that they're making. You know what I'm saying? Like my
Yep.
son, he went through his experience where he was smoking weed and doing his thing. I would be a hypocrite if I was like, boy, put that joint down. You know what I'm saying? I was smoking since I was 17. You get what I'm saying? That would be
Right.
such a hypocrite. Hey, son, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about,
Hmm.
what I experienced going through this. It was such a downer for me. Maybe you like to just zone out when you don't have nothing to do, type of conversation. I don't want you hanging out in nobody else's house. So let's talk about where you going to really do these things.
Yeah.
Really having honest conversations with our children. And most importantly, stand up for each other. I get it. Society, we were meant to have opinions. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. We're all human beings, and I learned from Pastor Betty, we all hurt, we all feel, so we are all going to make mistakes. We need to learn to stop setting expectations for human beings. Let people be who they are. Let them show you who they are. And now
Yep.
you take control of your space. You take control by setting boundaries. Boundaries, if you know me, I talk about it a lot. Set your boundaries. Set
Yep.
who's talking to in your ear, who's in your space. Set who you entertaining. If you ain't got homegirls that's trying to level up and all they want to do is hang out, and we can't talk about how we finna put this Barton G money back in our account, I'm not hanging out with you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I love you, but I ain't hanging out. So there's so many things that we could learn to do. Teaching our children meditation. My daughter meditates with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you, and it's a choice. We can't enforce anything on people, and that's one thing I've learned. The community has to be willing participants in order for change to really, really happen. A perspective is needed, and a mind shift is needed for that to really happen.
Dope. Uh, real quick, you mentioned how we utilize our money and use our money in our community. Now we all know we spend the most in the economy,
Yeah.
and the way we use our money is not conducive to what we should be doing. We have so much, trials and tribulations and just struggle we don't talk about it. We don't use it a lot towards mental health. So that's a a great gem and a great conversation that you just had about that. So I think if we do that more and better in our community, we'll see results and we'll move forward from all the past and everything. So that's dope.
Yeah, and our employers, they offer it. So reach out to your
True.
employer resource services. My company, they offered me 8 free sessions when I wanted to do my journey.
Yep.
Therapy, I've been doing it since my son was 2 years old, so it's
Wow.
not new to me. But I failed to utilize it when I really was depressed.
Definitely, definitely. So yeah, that's heavy. That's
Hmm.
I
dope.
definitely applaud you because I mean it's tough just talking about what you went through and your trials and tribulations. So definitely, I mean I'm sure I can speak for my co-hosts that they applaud you as well. But so when it comes to entrepreneurs, what advice do you have for them as far as dealing with trauma and to deal with their mental health effectively?
My advice to them is really know your business. Know your business. Why? Because it's going to be important for you to know your worth. You need to know your work to enjoy your being an entrepreneur. If your prices isn't set right and you don't understand what strategies and what your process look like behind the scene, you're always going to be in shambles trying to figure out, oh my God, I can't get my business right. Oh my God, I keep just failing. Yeah, well, you keep failing because you ain't even writing down what your process look like. What does the
Yep.
process look like for your business? You know what I'm saying? Once you excel in looking at the process, now what type of clients do I want? You don't want everybody out here in these streets in your business. Come
Right.
on. What type of clients do I want? I need the
Right.
clients that's going to pay me my money. That's not going to question me when I send that invoice. That's going to clear that payment before the event. Those are clients I want. I don't want the
They're
ones that's talking about, can I get a discount? You don't
like,
ask
yeah, you know what I'm
Walmart
saying?
for a
Yeah.
discount.
Don't do
You don't ask
it.
TJ Maxx
Yeah.
for a discount. No.
Right. They're like, yo, can you just, you know what I'm saying? Let me get that for like, nah.
Hell
You know what I'm
no.
No.
saying?
And learn to
Pay the
use your
price, man.
no. You get what I'm saying? No is no. If they can't
Yeah.
afford you, they just can't afford you. And you understand that. If we can't figure out, hey, I need, for example, I have a staffing company. If five
Yep.
staff is too expensive, hey, let's work with two, but just know the job is not going to be 100%.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest and
Yep.
really communicate when it comes to our businesses. So we are not in shambles all the time trying to say, oh my God, I hate these people. They don't want to pay their bills. Well, that's not your client. That's not your
Yeah.
client.
Real talk. And you also said like earlier, which ties into what you just said about being an entrepreneur and people want to get to the bag and get to the money real quick. They want to overwhelm themselves with working a lot and so many hours and trying to get multiple streams of income. But you gotta like chill too. Your mental health and your rest is important. Everybody say, oh, you don't need sleep. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You won't be successful if you sleep. You know what I'm saying? Sleep when you die and all that kind of stuff. But man, you gotta.
Mhm.
I mean, how you gonna be productive if you don't sleep? If you don't rest? If you don't take proper care of yourself? You know what I mean?
You will
So
burn out. You will
yeah.
eventually burn out because
Yep.
after I got divorced, I was like, I can't let my finances, shake. I got to make things still look the same because the kids didn't do this. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be affected. So I was, up in the morning working my 9 to 5, leaving my 9 to 5, setting up, somebody's event, leaving that event, maybe, working on the weekend as a staff. I'm a personal assistant. I'm a housekeeper. Like I did everything you could think of. I'm a babysitter.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? I was
Wow.
everybody. And
Listen,
I didn't even have time for my children. You know what I'm saying? They became affected and the phone calls started coming in like, Mommy, when are you gonna be home? It's like, oh, do you want that PS5 or you really want me to be home? Like, let's
Yeah.
try to figure this out. But at the end of the day, I end up getting burnt out. I end up getting to a place where I was in a corner of a wall, like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really look at your business so that you can really generate the money that you need so you're not constantly doing so many things. And
Yep.
delegate. I'm an assistant. You know what I'm saying? Delegate. Let the assistant work. Don't micromanage. Let us do the job so we can know that when you go off to be that baller and go speak all over the world, we over here behind the scene, we got it all. We got it together for you right here. You got to trust
Yeah.
your employees, man.
So like yeah, like you're saying, a team is important, right? Because if one person's doing everything, he's gonna burn out quick. You gotta have a solid team, and you gotta, like you said, delegate. Because I already like yeah, it's hard doing. You know what I'm saying?
It
doing,
is.
wearing many hats, doing a lot of stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, like with me, it was like, oh, we want Suzanne. Oh, we want you. No, like you can't have me all the time. I'm the boss. These are
yeah,
my employees.
right. I got a team. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Yeah,
And that was a struggle because everybody just wanted Suzanne because I know my work, I know my craft. You get what I'm
right.
saying? But it's a lot.